A little while ago, I made a video on a Chinese luxury watch called the Peacock Black Hole Tourbillon, and lots of people watched that video, including other luxury Chinese watch brands. This one right here is called CIGA Design, and these watches are really nice. This one right here costs $1,200, and this one costs $4,000. I'm really shocked that this is what my channel has kind of turned into, where I'm getting sent free stuff like this. By the way, I'm not going to be sending this video to this company for review or anything like that. So while I have gotten these for free, they actually have zero expectation of this, of me. There's no contract other than just I make a video. Do you know what I mean? They've sent me it for free. I make a video. There isn't a big conspiracy theory here behind it. I'm not going to have any commission or anything from selling them. So please, just enjoy this crazy unboxing video of some mental expensive watches. That is an absolutely insane thing. Let me take off this little sticker. What on earth am I even looking at? And if you pull out the crown, things start spinning. I don't even know how to tell the time on this thing yet. What am I doing? Let's have a look here. It's got the features. Synthetic sapphire glass, case back is mineral glass, 46mm excluding crown. That's big, but it is a big circle. It is a big circle. So it was never going to be small. I've got quite big wrists, but the fact that it's a big circle rather than kind of like a more oval type shape, it's a big watch. Macro carved earth-shaped hour hand. Oh, the hour hand is the big blue planet, and that's where presumably where the compass is. So that's pretty interesting. Maybe I do know how to tell the time on here. Okay, so I've just worked out how to tell the time. So the compass here points at the hours around the outside, and then the inner ring is the minutes. So it's gonna rotate around this way, and you've got 5, 10, 15. So it's kind of it is a different way of like telling the time. It's pretty impressive. So you can see there that I suppose you are always gonna look basically at like the 12 o'clock to find out how many minutes it's been. That's what I'm gonna assume. You know, I mean, right now the 35 would be at the top, so it'd be 35 minutes past 12 because the hour hand is pointing between the 12 and the 1. So that's how you tell the time. And it is really impressive how it all spins around. Horrible, difficult thing to film because of the lights and the curved sapphire glass. The actual material of the case, this is an unbelievably light watch, by the way. Probably a little bit disrespectful to throw it in the air. Unbelievably light watch. The reason why is because the case is a titanium alloy. And it actually says on the back, it's recycled titanium alloy. So that's impressive. Automatic mechanical movement developed by CIGA Design. It's an in-house movement with an impressive case, an impressive time-telling functionality which looks extremely unique. Pretty damn cool. There's a power reserve of 40 hours, it's got 30 joules, and a margin of error of plus 30 seconds minus 15 seconds per 24 hours. It's a mineral glass on the back of the case. You can see the movement spinning around there. And yeah, there's a little sticker on the back of the case there, I think. Yeah, let's see. There we go. Bring that off. Oh, but it still has their logo in the middle of the glass. I feel like that kind of wasn't maybe necessary. It says Grand Prix Horology de Geneva 2021 Challenge Watch Prize. So presumably this has won an award and they've put the award on the glass, on the case back. So that's a bragging right. Here's the strap. This is a nice strap. Very premium feeling silicone. Quick release. And a butterfly deployant clasp. The screws look like they're sticking out, and it's because there's a little bit of give so that you can squeeze it in. Do you know what? That feels absolutely lovely on the wrist. It's light, but you know it's super dense. The silicone strap is very high quality. Beautiful polishing on the clasp itself. Really, really nice. And yeah, that is a very interesting thing. And it's got manual wind as well. So let's have a little flick through the book before we take a look at the next watch. So there's going to be a lot of stuff just about the planet. Here is a whole lot of stuff about the award that it won. All very, very nice stuff. So here's some nice close-up pictures as well. My only small pet peeve with it all, it kind of is feeling a bit more like a design concept of like, look at what we're capable of producing and designing, rather than like they've actually designed something and they're making it and just like standing by the fact that they knew they were going to do a good job, rather than turning their entire thing into like, this watch is a design that we designed and it won an award. You know, they put the award on the back of the watch. They put the word design, CIGA Design, on the clasp even, and they put CIGA Design on the actual watch, like, I guess you want to call it bezel or in a ring or something like that. So yeah, CIGA Design. Don't know, little bit of an interesting name, but then again, the last company was called Peacock. Let's take a look at the other one. This is the Mount Everest 70th anniversary. It is not the mountain we conquer, but ourselves. Oof, damn. Now, this one, the box is, I mean, the box on both of them is extremely cool, but this one feels like rock in the way that it's like embossed or whatever it's called, where it sticks out. Yeah, another amazing box. On the side, CIGA Design Mechanical Watch U-Series Mount Everest Homage Edition. It's going to be quite hard for you to see that there, but these are kind of like things that you would have on the shelf. And if you weren't keeping the watch in there, at least it's got the kind of information about it. So if you had some people in your living room, you could talk about your watch and pull the box out, which is kind of cool. So this is another tourbillon movement, commemorating the 70th anniversary of the first human summit of Mount Everest, 1953 to 2023, and that is the tourbillon in the middle. Some more absolutely beautiful images, all very, very high quality, and it's going to give you lots of information about Mount Everest and about the watch. And then we're going to get to the actual watch itself, which is just in here. We're going to take a look at that in just a second. Central tourbillon, CIGA Design customized manual winding mechanical caliber CD05 with a central tourbillon set with a power reserve of 120 hours, 33 joules, and a frequency of 21,600 probably beats per hour, I'm going to assume. The glass is synthetic sapphire. The case back glass is also synthetic sapphire. The case diameter is 46 millimeters, and the case material is titanium alloy again. That's pretty cool. It's another very luxurious and premium watch. It's come with another strap, as you'd expect, and it's come with a necklace. Not totally sure why. It's quite a cheap looking rock covered in glitter with two metal men climbing up it. You can see the glue. Yeah, I'm going to be honest, I really think that this is actually cheapening this, if anything, but I guess thank you for including it. And then again, you've got a bunch of instructions here on how on earth to use this watch. It's got a window to the mainspring in the back. Yeah, this is a very rugged looking watch. The hands are like pickaxes. You've got the central tourbillon there. And then you've got the dial, which is the rock face. China just be pumping out the tourbillons. They really do. The back is also unbelievably detailed. There's a lot of text, more sort of speeches. It is not the mountain we conquer, but ourselves. So there's a lot going on the back. There's a lot going on this watch in general. I don't know, these are both very unique watches. Very unique watches indeed. They are not like any watch I have ever seen before, and that is going to be some people's thing. It's not going to be everybody's. The price of them both are very expensive. This one obviously being a bit more reasonable, but this one is extremely expensive. I suppose if it's one of those, if you know, you know, and you have to really want these watches in particular. I'm not sure that these are going to have much of a like resale value. The watch strap mechanism on this one is a little bit different. Let's see how that works. You slide it in and it locks. That's quite cool. That is quite neat. All feels very high quality. There we go. It all feels extremely high quality. Passion purchase. That's the right word. It's a passion purchase. It's a purchase of like, I know that no one else is going to care. They are purely going to be for the person that wants a very, very unique watch. Maybe it's a person who loves Mount Everest. Maybe it's a person who has literally been up Mount Everest. That would be a cool thing to own. See, I'm kind of a tough person to review these sorts of things because these are the types of watches that I really like. This is a vintage Seiko diver's watch, and I would say this is a fairly average sized watch. It's probably going to be a little bit on the smaller side than like your Rolex Submariners, but maybe it's more like a Tudor Black Bay kind of size. And as you can see, this being 47 millimeters is absolutely massive. Even this one as well, 46 millimeters, absolutely giant. I'm so excited to hear all of your thoughts on these watches. Please go easy on me. I'm not really like a watch reviewer guy. I'm very grateful that this company has sent me these, and I hope that you've enjoyed taking a look at them with me. But this is about the best I can do. I hope you've all enjoyed. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Goodbye.